Kia ora. This is the space I'm going to be installing into. It's two alcoves which will have mid-century styled cabinets with sliding doors and matching shelves. I didn't record the very start of the project, but we'll pick it up from here. Okay, so we got the first cabinet in. It was a little bit tricky. You can see those two power points on the bottom. One of them had a USB port in it, which made it really interesting to fit through the power point, but we figured it out. And now we're just looking for fixing so we can put the supports on for the desktop, which will go along like that. So far so good. You can see I've just got screws fixed in the back of the cabinet. There's 10 of them. And those guys have been fed through, and that's why that notch is there in the cabinet. So next stage is the desktop. Let's see how that goes. The desktop only needed one side to be trimmed down, and then it fitted in like a glove. Once the cabinet and desk was stuck on, I could test the fit of the sliding doors, which went in, yeah, pretty good and slid really nicely. So I could get to work on putting on the wall rails, which are the rails which the brackets bolt into, which support the shelves. And this is my process for finding the studs. I put masking tape on, then just mark out where the studs are and drill to check that I got the right spots. We jump ahead a little bit now with the cabinet having gone on the wall really successfully, and put the top bit of railing on for some shelves above the cabinet. Some little plugs here just cover up the screw heads. And I'll tap those in with a hammer just to get them nice and flush. These are the brackets that hold the shelves, and they just bolt in to some threaded inserts. Progress so far is going good. We got one side in, and we got the other side to do. That was the hard side. I started with that one. Yeah, it's all pretty solid. It's all up there. It's all working well. Doors are sliding. So onto side 2 now, which is sitting there and ready to rock. So let's carry on. Naturally, I didn't record myself putting in the lower cabinet, so we'll jump straight ahead to the next update. Still progressing well here into the final stage. I have to attach that tall frame, but that side over there is all done, and I've got that cabinet secured in place. The doors are sliding really nicely in place, which is good. There's good air conditioning here, so there could be some movement over time, but if anything, I think it'll get better. I've just got to find the studs and secure that framework into place now before we add the shelves. So let's get on to that. So I get on to finding the studs once again. With the studs located, I mark out exactly where they line up with the frame, and I'll get a drill bit out which will drill a 10mm hole for my little buttons to cover the screw heads. There it is there. I just take my time here to make sure I don't get any tear out in the holes, so that when I put my buttons in, it looks nice and clean. And then I can put wall anchors in the spots where there's no stud. And these guys take 20 kilos, so those two wall anchors really do help quite a lot down that side of the frame. And with that frame fixed on, it's time to put the buttons in to cover up all the screw holes. And with the wall frame all looking perfect, we can put the brackets on to support the shelves on that left side. And last but not least, the shelves get installed, and these get bolted down into the tops of the brackets. And finally, the last shelf comes on, and we'll slot that in, bolt it down, and that will be a completed install.